Self, and and you serve therefore as a driver not only of what happens in your own economy and in the SACU, Southern Africa region, but across all of Sub-Saharan Africa in particular. And so I would just say that on behalf of CCA members and many of the U.S. companies that are already operating in South Africa, over 800 of them, as you said, this is why I believe being there and knowing what the opportunities are, that they really welcome your new economic stimulus and recovery plan. And we think that there are some particular areas that have already been signaled for work that you've already announced. The one on visas is very much welcome. The one, I think our companies welcome what you're saying and doing about corruption, which I think is also really critical for further investment into the economy of South Africa. And then I guess the last point that I would just make is, you know, it's really important to try to determine in this day and time how American companies and businesses can support South Africa, both in terms of regional trade, which Mr. Davies talked about, and how critical that is, you mentioned as well, greater intra-African trade, but also the role that we might be able to play in supporting South Africa's move into regional and global value chains, adding more value to your products. As advanced as South Africa is as a country, many of your products are still raw commodities. And given how advanced you are, the technologies you have, the experience, the labor force you have, there's no reason why South Africa should not be producing more value-added products. And so, as someone who has a long history with AGOA, the African Growth and Opportunity Act, under which South Africa has benefited tremendously, sending us, you know, not only raw agricultural products, citrus has increased tremendously, but, you know, wine and other spices, other value-added agricultural products, but also more than $1 billion of exports in automobiles. But there's so much more that can be done. And so let me just end by saying that in general, CCA looks forward to working with you and your government to help promote more investment into key sectors that will drive the economy, and as we said here, inspiring new investments for shared prosperity. Thank you.